Jeffrey Scott VanderMeer is an American New York Times best-selling writer, editor, teacher, and publisher. He has won the Nebula Award, Rhysling Award, British Fantasy Award, BSFA Award, the World Fantasy Award 3 times, and has been a finalist for the Hugo Award. He is best known for his contributions to the New Weird and his stories about the city of Ambergris, in books like City of Saints and Madmen. He is also the author of the 2014 series called the Southern Reach Trilogy. Biography. Personal life. He was born in Bellefonte, Pennsylvania, but spent much of his childhood in the Fiji Islands, where his parents worked for the Peace Corps. This stay and the trip back to the United States through Asia, Africa, and Europe, influenced him. In 2003, VanderMeer married Anne Kennedy, then editor for the small Buzzardy press and magazine The Silver Web. Anne VanderMeer was the editor of Weird Tales magazine, and a respected anthologist and publisher. The VanderMeers live in Tallahassee, Florida. Writing. Jeff VanderMeer is the author of the best-selling City of Saints and Madmen, set in his signature creation, the imaginary city of Ambergris, in addition to several other novels from Bantam, Tor, and Pan Macmillan. His work, both books and short stories, has been translated into over 20 languages. The Thackeray T. Lamb's Head Pocket Guide to Eccentric and Discredited Diseases may be his most famous anthology, and is considered a cult classic, still in print along with his Leviathan original fiction series. VanderMeer is the founding editor and publisher of the Ministry of Whimsy Press, up until recently on hiatus. It is currently an imprint of Worm Publishing. One of the Ministry's publications, The Troika by Stepan Chapman, won the Philip K. Dick Award in 1997. VanderMeer's reviews and essays have appeared in the Washington Post, Book World, Publishers Weekly, and many others. He is a regular columnist for the Amazon Book Culture blog, and has served as a judge for the Eisner Awards, among others, and has been a guest speaker at such diverse events as the Brisbane Writers' Festival, FinCon in Helsinki, and the American Library Association Annual Conference. His multimedia presentations and lectures on a variety of topics have been given all over the world. VanderMeer has also worked in other media, such as a movie based on his novel Shriek that featured an original soundtrack by rock band The Church and a PlayStation Europe animation of his story A New Face in Hell by animator Joel Veitch. VanderMeer also wrote a Predator tie-in novel for Dark Horse Comics called Predator, South China Seas, and the introduction to Ben Templey's Myth, a unregistered trademark second Wormwood, Gentleman Corpse graphic novel from IDW Publishing. VanderMeer also worked on a short film based on his story The Situation, and several novellas, including a OE Born, a sequel to The Situation. VanderMeer has also worked on a number of anthologies. Most of these have been collaborations with his wife, Anne VanderMeer, who was a Hugo Award-winning editor of Weird Tales. These anthologies include The New Weird, a collection of stories from New Weird authors. Last Drink Birdhead, a charity anthology benefiting literacy. The Weird, a collection of weird fiction. Time Traveler's Almanac, an anthology of time travel fiction. Fast Ships, Black Sails, a pirate fiction anthology. And a series of steampunk anthologies. VanderMeer's Ambergris novel, a noir thriller called Finch, was nominated for the 2009 Nebula Award for Best Novel. For this book, VanderMeer approached rock band Murder by Death about recording a soundtrack for release with a limited edition of the book. The band obliged with the October 2009 release of Finch. The Southern Reach Trilogy. In 2014, Farrar, Straus and Giroux published a new series by Jeff VanderMeer called the Southern Reach Trilogy. The first Southern Reach novel, Annihilation, was published in February 2014, and the second novel in the series, Authority, was published on May 6, 2014. The last novel, Acceptance, was released in September 2014. VanderMeer and the publisher decided to release the 3 novels in quick succession, over an 8-month period. The critical response for the series was generally positive. Slate called the trilogy one of the most uncompromising yet most rewarding genre series, while authors like Stephen King praised the series, calling it creepy and fascinating. Both authority and acceptance made the New York Times bestsellers list for trade paperbacks. Teaching In addition to editing and writing, VanderMeer has also been involved in teaching creative writing. One of the projects he is involved with is Shared Worlds, an annual 2-week program that aims to teach creative writing to teenagers. VanderMeer has also taught at the Clarion Workshop and at Trinity Prep School. In addition to his teaching, VanderMeer has also written guides to creative writing such as Wonderbook, which won a BSFA Award, a Locus Award, and was nominated for a Hugo and World Fantasy Award. Bibliography. Novels. Tradine, In Love, The Oigbotin Guide to the Early History of Ambergris, by Duncan Shriek, Venice Underground, Shriek, An Afterword, Predator, South China Seas, Finch, Annihilation, Authority, Acceptance, Born, The Journals of Dr. Mormek, The Book Murderer. Non-fiction. Why Should I Cut Your Throat? Monkey Brain. 2004. ISBN 1-932265-11-2. Book Life, Strategies and Survival Tips for the 21st Century Writer. Takine 2009. ISBN 1-892391-90-2. The Steampunk Bible. Abrams Image. 2010. ISBN 0-8109-8958-1. Monstrous Creatures, Explorations of Fantasy Through Essays, Articles and Reviews. Guide Dog 2011. ISBN 1-935738-03-8. Wonderbook, The Illustrated Guide to Creating Imaginative Fiction. Abrams Image. 2013. ISBN 9781419704420. Collections. The Book of Frog, The Book of Lost Places, City of Saints and Madmen, The Book of Ambergris, City of Saints and Madmen, City of Saints and Madmen. The Day Dali Died, Secret Life, Why Should I Cut Your Throat? VanderMeer 2005, Secret Lives, The Surgeon's Tale and Other Stories, The Third Bear, Area X, The Southern Reach Trilogy, Annihilation. Authority. Acceptance. Short fiction. Mansions of the Moon and Neminimus 1, My Report on the Secret Life of Shane Hamill in Eidolon I, Fixing Hanover and Extraordinary Engines and reprinted in the Mammoth Book of Steampunk ed. Sean Wallace. Other projects. The Kosher Guide to Imaginary Animals. Anthologies edited. Leviathan 1, Leviathan 2, Leviathan 3, Album Zootique, The Thackeray T. Lampshead Pocket Guide to Eccentric and Discredited Diseases, The New Weird, Best American Fantasy, v. 2, Last Drink Birdhead, Steampunk, Fast Ships, Black Sails, Fantasy Pirates Stories, Steampunk 2, Steampunk Reloaded, The Thackeray T. Lampshead Cabinet of Curiosities, The Weird, The Time Traveler's Almanac, Sisters of the Revolution, a feminist speculative fiction anthology. Awards. Jeff has been nominated for the World Fantasy Award 14 times. He has also won an NEA-funded Florida Individual Writers Unregistered Trademark Fellowship, and the Le Cafard Cosmique Award in France and the Tar Currency Tile Fantasia Award in Finland, both for City of Saints. He has also been a finalist for the Hugo Award, Bram Stoker Award, International Horror Guild Award, Philip K. Dick Award, and many others. Novels such as Venice Underground and Shriek, An Afterword have made the year a unregistered trademark best lists of Amazon.com, the Austin Chronicle, the San Francisco Chronicle, and Publishers Weekly, among others. Other awards include, 2000 a World Fantasy Award for the novella The Transformation of Martin Lake, 2003 a World Fantasy Award for his anthology Leviathan 3, 2009 a World Fantasy Award nomination for Finch, 2009 a Nebula Award nomination for Best Novel for Finch, 2012 a World Fantasy Award for his anthology The Weird, 2013 a BSFA Award for Best Non-Fiction for Wonderbook, 2013 a Euro Locus Award for Best Non-Fiction for Wonderbook, 2013 a Euro Hugo Award nomination for Wonderbook, 2013. A Euro World Fantasy Award nomination for Wonderbook, 2014, Nebula Award winner for Best Novel for Annihilation. See also, 2013 in Literature. References. External links, official website, Golden Griffin Press official site, About Secret Life, Jeff VanderMeer at the Internet Speculative Fiction Database, Jeff VanderMeer at the Internet Book List.